what's new at the drugstore haul to share with you guys. Most of these items I picked up during the month of March, couple in February, and just like the haul that I posted in January, I have tried out all of these products, so I've got mini reviews. I feel like I'm out of, what is happening here? I feel like my head should be in the shot. I don't know. Okay, so like I was saying, I have tested out all these products, I have worn them, and I've worn them hard. So, just like the video in January, I have found some real gems, a couple sort of like middle of the line products, and then some real fails, but I have to preface this by saying, of course, these opinions are only my own, the experiences are just mine. So let's start with something that I really love, and this is the new Rimmel London Kate Moss collaboration mascara. She collaborates with Rimmel London frequently. I love a lot of the lipsticks that she has released with them. So this is her new mascara. I really didn't have a lot of high hopes. I just picked it up because it was new and I wanted to try it. But it's got the Broken Heart wand, which another one of the Rimmel mascaras also has, one of the newer ones. But this just hugs your lashes so nicely. It really grips on and you can really feel it coating like all of your lashes. But I was super impressed the first time I used this. I was really able to achieve some length with this stuff, and if you guys know, I have really crappy lashes. Naturally, they're just not awesome at all. They're not good. It takes a lot to really pump up the length, the volume of my lashes, and this really did it for me. I was super excited, but I didn't want to hold my breath because a lot of the times I'll find a mascara that will give me length, but within like an hour, it's just flaking all over my face. This did not flake. It didn't transfer, it held up very nicely, and this just worked super well for me, so I would definitely repurchase this. It's a real winner. While we're talking about Rimmel, I did pick up two of these guys last month. So these are the Rimmel London Provocalips 16-hour Kiss Proof Lip Colors, and holy cow, if you want a lipstick that is going to last, these are for you. I'm not sure if you can see here, but I swatched these yesterday, and since I have had two showers, one last night and one this morning, and the swatches are still there because these do not go anywhere. The shades that I have are called Skinny Dipping and Kiss Me You Fool. I love that name. Skinny Dipping is a nude, and I have to be honest, probably not the most flattering nude for me. The color isn't really that great. I thought I would like it a little bit more, but it's a little too taupey for my lips. But what you do is you apply step one, so the color, and then you kind of just let it sit for a minute, and then you apply the Lock and Shine step two on top, and this stuff really, really seals the deal. These definitely wear for 16 hours. I mean, they're gonna fade, but you can touch them up throughout the day. But I am someone who, I talk a lot, I drink a lot of coffee, purse my lips, and lipstick it's just a matter of like 30 minutes before it's basically gone. So I really like when I can find products that actually stick around so I don't have to constantly retouch them, and these really do. I really, really like this red color. This I will definitely get a lot of use out of. Super, super pretty. So I really like these. Just know that you need to be committed to that color for the day because these suckers, they will leave a stain. So I'm sure you guys have seen lots of pictures on Instagram, lots of new videos out on YouTube, all about the new Hard Candy products. I was super excited to see some new releases from Hard Candy. These are exclusively sold at Walmart. I've got mixed feelings about these. Let's start with the fail this time. Alright, so this is the new Hard Candy Glamouflage Invisible Camouflage Foundation, and I was really excited because it comes in a nice sturdy like plastic container. It's got a cute little top with some hearts, and it has a pump, and it was I think $7.97. Great price point and just really nice packaging for travel. Love that it has a pump. Right away, I think I'm winning. I did apply my, here we go, Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer. I always put this on beforehand because it just really does help prime my face. And then I applied this. Initially, I was like, okay, the coverage is good. I'd say probably medium, like it seemed to be decent. I did use a brush to blend it out. Just 20 minutes after I applied my makeup, I went out to my car, and this is always the true test for me because your car The lighting and that mirror, they do not lie. Like there's no forgiveness there at all. And when I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh gosh, oh no. This foundation had settled into every single line and pore of my face. And I took a picture in the car, so I'll insert that. It is not a flattering photo, but I just wanted you guys to see kind of what I was talking about. The lines in my forehead were so visible. And also it really just accentuated any texture, any dry spots. So this really just didn't work for me. I think it was a little too matte, but it just settled into, you know, every pore and line, like I said. The other thing, I did keep it on for the day. I actually sent my friend a picture and I was like, this is my new foundation. She's like, you need to take that off. I was like, I can't. I'm testing out the product. As I checked on it, it almost looked, it was almost separating. Like it was breaking down, I suppose. But by the end of the day, it was basically gone. It just did not hold up even with a primer. I don't know. It didn't work for me. Let's talk about these eyeshadow palettes. I was really excited about these because, let's be honest, these are very reminiscent of the Too Faced eyeshadow palette, so I thought this was kind of cool. I think these were $7.97 each. They come in nice little tins. The packaging's super cute. There was a third palette. It was a smokier one, so I skipped that one. But you get in each of these palettes 9 eyeshadows, a primer, a mini eyeliner, and you also get a double-ended sponge tip applicator, which I seem to have misplaced. You also get a little booklet in each of them, just like the hard candy, or sorry, just like the Too Faced ones have, that give you like instructions on how to do like a day, evening, and dramatic eye look. So there's that. To say, initially I was pretty excited. They do swatch very nicely. I'll insert pictures. One thing that I have to remember, and I always like get excited when I'm swatching things in the store, but you know, there is definitely a difference between sticking your finger in a product and then applying it to the back of your hand versus sticking a brush in a product and applying them to your eyelids. I was gonna say eyeballs. Same thing? I don't know. I found these a lot more difficult to work with on my eyelids. They took a lot of building up. The matte colors, I will say, were pretty nice. There's only one matte shade in the Sassy Eyes, but the Natural Eyes palette has a few matte colors, 4. And these I actually, especially, yeah, it was this one. This one was a really nice crease color, so I did find the matte colors easier to work with. But the shimmery ones I did find I had to keep like packing on, and they didn't look really smooth. Like you could tell I had kind of tried to build up the color. Bigger issue for me with these, and I did use the primer that was included, this little eyeshadow primer. They just didn't last on my eyes. Like I'd say within about 5-6 hours, they really had faded, and just by the end of the day, they had disappeared. So they really didn't hold up throughout the day. I don't think these are completely like fails though, because if my daughter, who is now 2, if she was like 13 and saying, Mom, I want to start wearing makeup, I would say, here you go. Like, this is a great place for you to start. I mean, it's affordable. You do get some color payoff. There's some, you know, nice neutral shades. I don't think you can really overdo it. I think these would be just like a great starting point for someone just getting into makeup, whether you're a teenager or an adult. But if you're someone who has a lot of makeup and you are constantly searching for like the next best thing, and you know, you really want your eyeshadows to perform all day, I'd probably skip them, but that's just me. Okay, finally from Hard Candy, this was a real winner for me. So this is their new Glow All The Way Ombre Baked Blush, and the color that I have is called Punch. There is another one, but I couldn't find that one. Look how pretty this is, you guys. I do have it on my cheeks today, and I should maybe touch it. See, gives you such a beautiful glow. It is definitely a glowy blush. I mean, it's a blush kind of like highlighter combination. You could definitely just take this lighter pink shade and put on the high points of your cheeks. This is so pretty. I just think it is the perfect like pop of spring glow. I went on such a mad search for these. I saw Terror Babies talking about them, and I was like, oh my God, I need them all. I went to Walmart. There's a Walmart like 5 minutes from my house, and I went there and they had 2 of them, and they were both open. Like they're sealed, and someone had opened both of them and swatched them both. So I went to another Walmart across town. They had 3 of them, and all 3 of them had been opened and swatched. I understand getting frustrated when there's no tester, and if someone really, really wanted to open one and just leave it there for everyone, but why do you have to open every single blush in the same color? Because like no one can buy them then. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm a pretty calm person. But that day in Walmart, I really thought I was gonna lose my shit. All right, Maybelline has a new collection called Rebel Bloom, and I love everything that I picked up from it. I have 2 of the lipsticks and 2 of the color tattoos. They're on Instagram of these lipsticks. I think they are just beautiful spring lippies. I have the shades Barely Bloomed, which is just a beautiful, beautiful neutral, kind of like a peachy nude. And then the other one I have is called Peach Poppy, and this is a bright peach color for sure, but just a really fun pop of color for the lips during the spring months. And overall, I do really like the formula of these Maybelline lipsticks. I don't find them drying. I don't find that they settle or like bleed out. They do have a little bit of a smell. I'm really sensitive to the L'Oreal lipstick smells. Like I don't really like those, but I think someone was saying they thought these smelled like Play-Doh a little bit, which if you really stick your nose in there, you can get a whiff, but I don't know. I don't find it like, I don't notice it when I put it on my lips, so I don't know. But I do really, really like both of those. And then I picked up 2 of the new color tattoos. They do have 3. The other one is like a cooler toned kind of gray, but I skipped that one. I got Petunia Punk, and I also got Hydrangea Hype. So they're these beautiful pink and purple bases. I've been wearing Petunia Punk quite a bit. I really like pink eyeshadows in the spring months. These are beautiful. I mean, I've been a fan of the color tattoos for a long time now. Only complaint about these is that I do feel like they dry out quickly. I do make sure the lids are on tight and I store them upside down in my makeup drawer. I feel like my MAC paint pots last longer, but these are just the more affordable option. So I just try and use them quickly when I get them because they do make just really nice bases, and I love these colors for spring. I have another foundation. This is from Revlon. This is the Photo Ready Airbrush Effects Makeup. I have the shade 002 Vanilla. The shade was actually a really nice match for my skin. Glass jar with a pump. Again, I think I'm winning. The coverage was okay. Again, I'd say light to medium. But I was kind of under the impression that this was going to be a little more luminous, but it quickly dried to more of a matte finish. My face was just full of glitter. This I didn't notice in the store, but when you look at this, you can definitely see there's a lot of like micro glitter in here. But I mean, I'm 32, I have drier skin, I've got fine lines, and this really was not flattering. Okay, so last but not least, I did pick up a few new products from Essence. They have a new line called the Spring Break line, and I just wanted to mention that in that line, they also re-released these 2 palettes that I picked up last year. So it's the All About Sunrise and the All About Paradise eyeshadows palettes. They have 6 colors in each. They are pretty. I've worn these a few times. I do like this peach color. They're okay. I think these are around $3.99. You kind of get what you pay for with these. Some of these neutral colors are really nice. These are just a re-release from last year, so if you're interested in picking those up, if you are looking for them, they are available again. What I was super excited about from this line were their new Color Flash mascaras. I showed these on Instagram. I was super excited because I have noticed a bit of a trend lately. YSL has a really nice like burgundy mascara that seems to be pretty popular right now, so I was hoping maybe this one might be a bit of a dupe. It's really not because it is like a bright red. These colors are pretty true to the colors on the packaging here. So you've got the red, the green right here. It's a pretty vibrant green. And then the purple, which is probably my favorite out of all of them. And it's a little more pastel-y. I actually do really like these. I have worn these a few times on my lower lash line for like a fun little, not my lash line, sorry, my lower lashes, for just like a fun pop of color, and they are pretty. You can build them up. I do have darker lashes, like whatever lashes I do have are pretty dark. So I did have to build them up a bit, but they still will pop. They don't give your eyes a natural sort of look at all. Like you can definitely tell like, oh, she's doing something kind of funky with her makeup, but I think they're neat. I think if you are like a makeup lover and you maybe even collect a little bit of makeup, these are just a fun thing to have. I did use the red the other day and it looked kind of cool from a distance. When you got close, I was like, oh yeah, definitely, you can definitely tell I've got red mascara there, but it almost made my eyes look a little bit bluer. I don't know. I do like them. They were $4.99. I just think they're kind of like a fun little makeup product. Okay, and then the last product that I picked up from Essence was another lipstick. I'm not sure if this is a re-release or not, but I didn't have this one, and it's in the shade 53 All About Cupcake. It is what I have on my lips today, and it's just a beautiful, your lips but better. It is a little bit sheer, but you can build it up. Really pretty. I like the formula of these. I think they're like right around $2, but they're really moisturizing. They feel really, really nice. So I picked one of these up from one of my friends as well. I just thought she would like it. It's just like a nice everyday color. So really liked that. All right, guys, so that is it for my What's New at the Drugstore haul. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'd love to know your thoughts on any of these products or any other products that you've tried from the drugstore recently that you're really loving, or maybe that you're not. And if you guys have any products you'd like me to test out for next month, just let me know. I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. If you haven't subscribed, I really would appreciate if you did. Take care of each other, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.